Right.
This is literally the hottest tea have you done this on purpose?
I didn't make it. Jordan made it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Now, normally we have coffee, which I think maybe, I don't know if it's slightly cooler, but I can't even hold it. It's that hot.
I'm actually, what I'm going to do is, because it's so hot.
It's a bit like your putting this week, on fire.
We have got a lot to talk about today. But on that note, I'm going to put this down before we get going, all right?
What did you think of his guitar playing abilities? It's better than his golf ability, isn't it?
His guitaring? Wow.
What handicap
when I was
do you reckon
setting
he is
up,
as a guitar player?
I wouldn't know, because I wouldn't know what.
+1, +2?
Got to be a scratch. Got to be a scratch guitarist.
Scratch at the worst, yeah.
When I was setting everything up in here, he was just having a little bit of a jamming session.
He's self-taught.
And that was quality.
He's self-taught and he just messed around with it. But when I came in this morning into the back, he had his guitar out and he had some app on his phone. And he was tuning it, and I was like, "You're more than just a casual player, as far as I'm concerned. If you start tuning things."
Well, that might actually push me to get my drums out again.
Oh no, you could have a band. I'll be lead singer. I'm lead singer. You heard me sing.
Yeah, you'd be great at singing. We get you.
He's on the guitar. You're drummer.
I tell you who is a very good singer.
Who?
Chris Gill.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he's a very good singer. You get him to sing Mustang Sally, and he is on a night out.
I can
Mustang
imagine
Sally,
him,
Chris Gill.
I can imagine him on the stage giving it large.
Oh, he loves it.
Playing to the crowd.
Absolutely
He's
loves it. I mean, he doesn't even need a drink.
Happiness, more or less, it's just a genuine something in my liberty. On my mind. Happiness, coming and going. You watch and look at me, watch my feeling growing. I know just where I am.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Leicester.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everybody.
Open Championship week.
We didn't mention it last week.
We didn't mention it last week.
Saved it for this week.
Because it's this week. Yeah. So we didn't mention it last week, but we've mentioned it this week. Yeah. And Royal St George's.
Looks tough.
I think...
Beautiful course.
I think Royal St George's is the toughest open venue out there. And
that is some statement.
That is
I remember Carnoustie one year, not that long ago.
Carnoustie.
Was it 99? When it was brutal.
I think that was because the rough was ridiculously up. But I think with the undulations of the fairways, and don't get me wrong, I've never played it.
No.
But I have played Prince's and I have played Royal Cinque Ports, which kind of sandwich, that's funny, isn't
sandwich, yes.
Royal St George's is sandwiched in between the two courses, and the rolling of the fairways, like you hit the fairway and it rolls off into the rough, you know. So it's a tough venue, and obviously Darren Clark winning it back in 2011, I think, is when it was last played there, and Dustin Johnson was he was hunting him down, wasn't he? And then he messed up a little bit. But
I believe that's 10.
I know, 10 years ago.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing.
Time flies. We're having fun. Are we having fun?
Literally took it out of my mouth, Benny. Very good. But yeah, so Open Championship, always a special week for everybody to sit down and watch a little bit of golf. And
it's good to see spectators back as well.
I was going to say,
Sorry.
Brilliant. I was going to say that as well.
You again.
You're just yanking it out, aren't you, today? But yeah, 32,000 I think is what was on the spectators list for each day, and yeah, fantastic. Nice to just watch a little bit of links golf.
Yeah, 100%. Bit of wind as well. I like when there's a bit of wind blowing. Yeah. It's a different test, isn't it? It's not drop and stop, is it? It's everything a little bit short, running up there.
Yeah.
You know, different controlling ball flight.
The only good thing, because obviously it's been a nice week. There was a lot of rain leading up into the championship, wasn't there? Certainly, well, there certainly was down here. Whether they got that over on the far east coast of the UK, I'm not sure if they got all that, but it certainly looked a lot greener for a championship venue in July.
I mean, the rain we had when we travelled up to Minchinhampton. From sort of Exeter to Bristol, so you're talking what? 60, 70 miles? 80 miles. It just didn't stop raining. It was torrential Monday morning.
Absolutely brutal.
Didn't think we'd play any golf.
But on that note then, Minchinhampton, so...
that's where we've been this week.
That's where we've been this week, and what a great venue. Well, what a great host. They were a great host. Simon from Minchinhampton, and I know he watches, so hello, Simon. Yeah. He looked after us really, really well. And,
thank you, Simon. Much appreciated.
The two courses that we played at Minchinhampton is the old course, which is the 1889 course, which is El Natural.
Golf at its purest.
Couldn't agree
Probably
more.
how it was originally designed on a piece of land that's very much untouched, other than a bit of changes during the war, from a bit of bombing to change a bit of the landscape. But other than that, it would be completely as it was, or very similar to how it was when it was designed.
The course layout actually did change around as that. You know, the roads, obviously, we went over, there's a couple of roads that kind of meander the way through, and there's Tom Long's crossover area there, which you will hear about in the vlog. Lester fell asleep during that part, but anyway, the golf course did change around a little bit as the road got busier. Probably very similar to what Parlinkemfig. You remember the main road that runs through Parlinkemfig there? As that main road gets busier,
the actual type of land and how it was,
the layout of it and how it plays and everything like that. And actually, when I was talking to Simon, it's because they have no water there at all. So their water comes from the other two courses. They bring it over from there. Which are like 10 minutes down the road. The greens go brown. So they are like browns. I've never putted on browns, but I mean, when we grew up at Churston would go very, very brown in the summertime. But they tried to keep the greens as watered as best they possibly could, but there they just let them go.
Yeah, I mean, at Churston there used to be brown patches in places, where the sprinklers didn't quite get to, or areas which dried out during the day. Particularly when we got a dry summer, and the whole of the golf course, other than the greens, was burnt and yellow, wasn't it? It was brown and almost dead-like. Greens were very, once they improved the sprinkler system, were green. But I could imagine the whole place being yellow. Which is
and then the next day, we did 27 holes on the first day, which then we went over to the Cherrington course, which is an absolute delight.
It's a gem, isn't it?
Beautiful. I just love going back there. I've played there a couple of times and in the past, and to go back there and play it again, it's no different to how I remember it. The rough was up, it was playing thick. That front nine was nice and fun. The back nine is just brutally tough.
I couldn't believe the contrast. The weather was similar both days. But the contrast is how the front nine played to the back nine. I mean, the back nine, generally, I think you'd get your score going out. And then trying to defend it on the last 9 holes, because there wasn't any. Probably one reasonably easy. I wouldn't say easy, but straightforward hole. But there was danger around the green, and it was guarded by bunkers. But just every hole was brutal.
So, I obviously, leading up to our run for the 59 at Ashbury
what
this
happened?
week.
Did we do it?
I mean, like, the excitement of it was absolutely brilliant. And actually, do you know what? I was happy for everybody. And I feel like the whole channel, I was happy for everybody. But I was happy for Lee. Because Lee, it was kind of, in some ways, it was kind of Lee's idea to try and push
Lee's little baby, wasn't it?
It was really. It was Lee's idea to do the 59 initially when we first kicked it off. And to have him there, the three of us, to get it done on a par 72, was, it was great. It was
almost the three
brilliant.
originals.
It was, the three amigos.
He was a big part setting the channel up with you, good encouragement. And
absolutely right.
Still, he's sort of a bit of an ambassador for the channel. An advisory role, do you like that?
Ambassador.
Channel ambassador.
But and I really thought playing 16, we both hit 2 great shots in there. And then it was almost like this big downer.
The bubble had burst as such.
It felt like
deflated. I felt deflated walking across the 17 because I thought, you're always hoping for something, but at no stage going down the 18th did I ever think we were going to do 59.
Because the drives weren't good enough.
No, we were completely out of position. Second shot, we got as close as we could, but then even picking my second shot, which was the best of the second shots, we still had no shot really.
It was a tough shot really, wasn't it? I mean, to be fair, all three of us, I mean, I know it went in, but all 3 shots into there, the third pitches up
were
decent shots, all of which you would have taken. Obviously, one just smashed the hole and went in, but and we got the 59 done. So that is, you know, we've completed it. We've completed the 59.
Goal completed.
Done. So the facts are that the next step is a 58, and it just keeps going. So it will never end. The series will continue.
Do you think we're obviously going to get to a stage where you can't do the score, because like the 100 metres, although it improves every 20 years or whatever, the world record, it's going to get to a stage where you can't get any quicker, can you?
Well, do you think
that's what we're going to get to? Like maybe it's a 57 or something.
Like you would think that, you know, if you think about the golf courses that we've played, you could birdie every hole.
Yeah, I think I would say the main. I mean, I've done quite a lot of 59s and lower in Texas Scramble, in the same sort of formation we play with lesser ability golfers, but we're playing on golf courses that we don't know that well, and also we're playing right off the back tips. And also when they know we're coming, sometimes they trick it up a little bit, stick a pin in an awkward place, or which is fair enough, but it makes it slightly harder in that way. I think
you need like, I mean, if you think about that round of golf, I mean, we had 3 eagles. You know, I've binned one from across. Well, across Oakhampton. I was there. It was from one side of Oakhampton to the other. It went in, and if it hadn't hit the hole, it would have been in the water. You know, and then we backed up with another eagle, and then we finished with an eagle. You know, so there are. I think you're right. I think the chances are we're going to be playing venues moving forward and things like that might not suit the opportunities to shoot those low scores, because there'll be tough tracks.
Like when we did St Mellion with me, you, Paul, and James.
That's tough.
We did 63, which was 9 under. Well, that doesn't sound particularly great. It was so windy and cold, and it's a tough golf course. So that 69 would probably be like shooting a 57, 58 at a slightly shorter and
but the series,
less windy golf course.
As far as I'm concerned, the series just carries on, and the next step is
58.
The next stop is 58, isn't it? We're going to have to get on the train and stop at 58.
The station has been extended.
That's absolutely right. So well done to Lee as well for helping us out with that. Did
he help, did he?
He did come good in the end.
Did he?
It took him actually took him 2 parts before he was required. But he did well at the end. So we were very, very happy. Yeah. Very happy. On that note of Ashbury.
Nice little seamless link.
Seamless link, just blended it in.
No, it's clever. I see what you've done here. It's good.
One of our someone who's become really, like, I feel like he's part of us now in some ways, is Peter the tweeter. Yeah. He knows who he is, Peter. So Pete is he's the course manager at Ashbury.
You'll see him lurking in a few videos.
He's always there or thereabouts, keeping an eye. He's more likely just keeping an eye on us. So Pete has become a good friend of ours, really, and is obviously friends with Lee because he works up there with Lee. But Pete does an amazing job with his team to look after the amount of holes, 100 odd holes that they've got at Ashbury. And he watches, he loves the Sunday show. And his grandson, Jack Dennis.
He doesn't look old enough to have a grandson.
I know, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But Jack has turned 8 on Friday. Yeah. So I just wanted to do a little shout out to Jack to say happy birthday, Jack, from myself and Lester.
Happy birthday,
and
Jack.
Hope you had a great day. And I'm sure Grandad looked after you and treated you, you know, and a good present.
Bought some nice presents, I hope. If not,
some nice presents, I'm hoping.
He earns a lot of money, so time to get his wallet out.
Exactly right. So happy birthday to you, Jack. All right, and you've got another one.
Yeah, I'm going to give another birthday shout. We're not doing this. We're normally doing a ticker bar. But I'm going to give a shout out to Mike Emery. I'm not sure how old he is.
He didn't tell us.
He didn't tell us his age, but he's another one who watches the show and supports the shop. I play a bit of golf with him as well.
Member at Torquay, isn't he?
It's his birthday on Saturday, and I'm actually partnering him in the Texas Scramble.
Yesterday?
Yeah, played with him yesterday.
How was it?
Good, yeah. I won't let you know how we get on. I'll let you know how we get on the week after.
Okay.
But yeah, we played a little Texas Scramble, so I spent the birthday with him. So not only has he had a birthday shout on a Sunday, but he's got to spend the majority of his birthday with me.
Did you take him out for a night out? Because I remember the last time you two tried to do that.
No.
Didn't end well for Mike.
It didn't. No. It ended with.
I wish we could have that footage. Yeah, I wish it was just playing right here now.
I got sent a video of what happened to Mike after I left him. Left him in a local nightclub.
Oh dear.
Not on his own. Just make that. But I had to get back to work the next day. Mike carried on into the early hours of the morning, and he was still drunk about 3 days later.
Well, happy birthday, Mike, and hope you had a great day with Leicester on Saturday. So what about this week then? What are we up to this week?
Oh, we've got a big week. So on the channel,
yes.
What's coming up on the channel?
Coming up on the channel is our first of Minchinhampton.
Okay, so
Minchinhampton Old Course will be up.
So we mentioned that, so you'll see that.
About.
Definitely watch that, because that is...
we've turned that one around very quickly.
Yeah, we filmed it Monday, and it's within a week it's on the channel. So well done to you and Jordan for getting out. So we've got that coming this week. Yeah. And we've got some exciting filming on Monday, haven't we?
Well, we're off Monday. Now, this is really, really unique, I think, is exhibition match. Yeah. So exhibition matches have been almost a thing of the past. Probably the closest we got to see exhibition
Shell's
matches.
Shell's
Wonderful World of Golf is probably the latest stuff that we've ever had when it comes to exhibition matches.
I think it was something that they did in the past when the top pros didn't earn the type of money that they're earning now. So it was a case of a golf club sort of putting some money together, maybe charging tickets to give the pros something to play for as such. Yeah. The darts still did, and then they have exhibition matches because maybe not quite the level that I mean, it's getting better.
Well, there's just so much for these tour players to play in. Yeah, and they've got busy schedules. So getting around to play in exhibition matches like they were in the past, they don't exist. So this Monday we are heading over to Churston Golf Club, our old club, where they're doing Hendriksen are bringing down I think 4 or 5 of their tour players to play an exhibition match around Churston, and it's for a fantastic cause, and I won't give anything away in this one right now because I want to create a video on it and do it properly. But it's for an amazing cause, and we're going to go along and do a bit of filming up there with them. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be good, and obviously for what it's creating for and what it's doing, it's even better.
The whole cause and stuff, it's brilliant. But it'd be nice as well, personally, just to see them play a golf course that we've played so many times, see where they're hitting from, see what they're hitting off the tee. Yeah. Of course, we still visit, and it's part of us, isn't it? Since where we grew up. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am as well.
And getting the cameras out as well.
Absolutely. And then on Tuesday, we are heading up to, I think, the Bristol area. I haven't quite finalised all of that, exactly where it is, but heading up to the Bristol area, which is about an hour and a half away from where we are. And we're going to be looking at the new Titleist products that have come out. There's a new iron release just about to come out. So we're going to go up and do a bit of, not necessarily testing on it. I don't think we'll have time to do that, but I want to review the product and just see what it's all about. And the Titleist ambassadors, who are head pros at golf clubs or assistant pros at golf clubs, will be up there hitting shots with them. So I thought we could go up and do a bit of filming and get a bit of an idea as to what the people that sell the clubs have to say about the clubs. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that will be our review of the product, which will be obviously tied in with Titleist, and see what they have to say about it. But should be good. Should be a good week. Just another little shout out for you.
Yep.
It was Wilbur's birthday a couple of days ago. He was playing, end of last week, he was playing in the Europro event he wasn't feeling very well actually, but he was supposed to be coming away with us, but he wasn't well. No. He managed to play in the Europro, but it was his birthday, so we wish Wilbur happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Wilbur.
And Paul people like a little update on how the boys are getting on. Paul's back playing quite a bit now, and he finished, I think, fourth or fifth in the Southwest Region Order of Merit event that took place at Camberwell Park.
2 rounds, wasn't it?
Yeah, he came with us to Minchinhampton, and then he shot off up to Camberwell to play.
That's why we did the 27 holes one day and then 9
early morning.
And then he rushed off to play his 18 holes in the afternoon.
Yeah, so he went 27. I mean, I was shattered after 9 holes in the morning there, and he carried on.
He hits less shots than us.
He does hit a lot less shots.
That's why he wasn't as tired.
So he shot level par first day, and then he shot 4 under second day, so he finished 4 shots behind Scott Drummond, who you know Scott?
Scott, I played with him in the Pro-Am here at Torquay probably 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
He's, if you don't know much about Scott, he
look him up.
Plymouth
Google him.
He won the PGA at Wentworth.
Wentworth, yeah.
I think sort of mid-2000s, wasn't it? 2005,
it was 2000. Volvo then, I think it was.
Yeah, so he won that. He was Rookie of the Year that year as well.
On the European Tour.
So,
good player.
Yeah, still a very good player. Probably got ambitions to play on the senior tour maybe in a few years' time.
I also want to say an apology because obviously it was actually when we went to play in the Centurion event that we went and played with on the Ladies European Tour. We actually played with Laura as well, and I didn't mention Laura.
Awkward.
Why don't
you put one of her swings up or something?
We'll put a nice little bit of overlay of then Laura hitting it.
That'll get you in a good books. For a couple of days.
That'll be good.
A couple of hours maybe.
Big apology.
Yeah, sorry, Laura.
Public apology to my wife Laura for not mentioning that she played as well.
Yeah. Awkward.
So that is awkward. You're right.
Yeah. So big announcement. The biggest announcement.
We have got our 2-day trip coming up. Well, when I say coming up, it's going to be the 10th, Sunday the 10th, and Monday the 11th of October. And we are heading to Bowood in Cornwall. And you would have seen that we've done the Wales one.
There, didn't we,
we did the course vlog there with Gilly and Wilbur.
There'll be a little link if somewhere up here or down there or across here or down there.
Some information on the ticker bar talking about the dates and where we're at and what's happening with that and who you can contact for that. I'll also put a little link in the description. So if you want to come along, we've just done a 2-day one in Wales, which went down so well with the guys. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of those guys that want to come on this trip as well. So if you want to come along for that trip with us, it's just 2 days of golf, a night's accommodation, a bit of fun, bit of prizes.
Bowood in Cornwall, not Bowood in Wiltshire.
Not Bowood in Wiltshire, Bowood in Cornwall. We might do one in Wiltshire actually at some stage. But they looked after us so well. Great accommodation, great golf course.
Great facilities.
Great facilities. And we will be there for that, which was so much fun in Wales. So that will be good.
We'll be staying in the hotel as well, so we'll be on site
all the time,
which would be great. Rather than having to drive anywhere. So once you're there on the Sunday, you'll be staying there.
And it'll be a chance for you to have some selfies with Lester without him charging for them.
Yeah,
so,
normally I charge now.
Normally charging, So I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think we're done. I think we're done for this week.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you got anything else you want to say?
No, I've said enough today.
Well, thank you everybody for watching the channel. Thank you, Lester. And we'll see you all. Should we see you all next Sunday?
See you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.